Okay, we're here with Dr. Kent Andersen with Pfizer Animal Genetics, and wanted to talk a little bit about some of the trends in genomic technology and some of the things that Pfizer offers in that area, and how that applies to cattle breeding and cattle genetics and advancement of genetic progress. And wonder if you could just give us kind of a quick summary of what's going on in the company, and then maybe we'll get into some more specifics.
Sure, John, I'm happy to, and thanks for the opportunity to visit this morning. Pfizer's pleased to offer a wide range of genomic testing services to seed stock and commercial clients. Those span the range of tests for everything from a wide variety of genetic abnormalities to genetic tests for black color. We also offer a GeneStar test that provides a diagnostic estimate of genetic differences for feed efficiency, marbling, and tenderness. That also includes black color and a palatability index. And then finally, we are pleased to offer the high-density 50K platform for Angus breeders and commercial users of Angus genetics.
Yeah, that 50K test has really represented a big leap forward from just a few years ago, when it seems like there were only a few markers for a few key traits, and just a lot of change over just a few years that makes this technology maybe a lot more powerful for the breeder and the commercial producer.
Yes, precisely, John. We view that as the real quantum leap in the genomic technology. The application for Angus right now, for example, includes genomic predictions in the form of percent ranks for, I think, 14 different traits. And now, thanks to the hard work of the folks at Angus Genetics, Inc., that's all nicely integrated into genomically enhanced EPDs and accuracies to make it real easy for commercial producers to use. If they know how to use EPDs, the genomic-enhanced EPDs are all the same, just with enhanced dependability.
Do you see most of the application coming on the bull side for the breeders and commercial producers as they select bulls and look at that genomic information along with the conventional EPDs and the phenotypic characteristics that they typically look at? Or are you seeing more development on the female side with replacement heifers, or with with the cow herd as people start to integrate this more into their selection?
John, I would say that as far as the bulls are concerned, and as far as commercial users of Angus genetics are concerned, yeah, they're going to probably apply it more on the bull side by buying bulls that have been tested with the 50K and have the genomically enhanced EPDs and accuracies from the 50K. So commercially, I see them taking advantage of the technology through the bulls. Mm-hmm. But the beauty of the technology on the seed stock front is that when you test females, you can jumpstart their EPDs and accuracies to more than a lifetime of natural calves produced by that cow. So we get a lot truer indication of the genetic merit of that cow across all the traits, and so the seed stock producer can mate that cow for a lifetime of better decisions and more valuable seed stock progeny. So it has nice application across both sexes of animals.
Excellent. I know you're going to be presenting tomorrow at a breakfast, and I know you'll talk about some of these same things, but is there anything else that you plan to discuss or reveal, maybe anything new that you plan to talk about tomorrow?
Yes, there's a couple of things. One of the neat features of the 50K platform is its versatility. And since you and I visited back during NCBA, we've had a number of new things added to the 50K product for Angus producers. The first one is that now parentage verification is an automatic feature of 50K. So if you test animals on 50K and those parentage markers are available for either the sire or the dam of the tested animal, the folks at Angus Genetics Inc. will automatically authenticate the parentage, and that's real handy from a lot of standpoints. It makes the EPDs more accurate, it's helpful for managing genetic abnormalities, and it also means that when you sell seed stock, their parentage is virtually guaranteed. Another couple of things we'll talk about tomorrow morning that we're excited to share, and it's all thanks to our collaboration with Angus Genetics Inc., is we've taken a look at EPDs before and EPDs after genomic enhancement. And we've documented how the 50K re-ranks animals more truly, and also how it jump-starts their accuracy to higher levels. And so we're excited to share that with the audience.
Yeah, I've seen some of the comparisons that you've shown before of some of the results from the 50K test against the progeny testing over several generations that really show that there's a very good correlation between what you could achieve on a yearling bull as opposed compared to what you might achieve several years down the road after you've been able to test several generations of that same bull's progeny.
Yes, and speaking of progeny, I'm glad you brought that up, John, because in our work with AGI to document how the 50K impacts the EPD and the accuracy, it depends on the trait, and it depends on the heritability of the trait, and then how the 50K is related to the true genetics of the trait. But in cowboy terms, generally the 50K will equate to anywhere between about 7 progeny on the low side for some traits, and up to as many as 20 progeny for some of the other traits, namely yearling weight. So when you can take an animal that normally would only have pedigree predictions or predictions based on their own performance and jumpstart that to as if they had 7 to 15 or 20 progeny, it's a nice increase in the dependability of the prediction. So you can just buy bulls with more confidence that they will indeed deliver upon what you purchased them for.
Right.